The BMW X2 is a small SUV that's sporty to drive, but does that come at the cost of practicality? Well, for overall carrying capacity, the X2 beats rivals like the Volvo XC40 and Jaguar E-Pace. Opening the standard electric tailgate reveals a square boot floor and a wide load area, which makes loading bulky items relatively easy. A minor drawback is a slight load lip you'll have to lift stuff over. Useful features include a storage area under the boot floor, a host of securing hooks, a 12-volt socket and a pair of netted bins. The rear seats split three ways so you can carry something long in between two rear passengers. A small niggle is that the seats don't quite fold down completely flat, which is made more irritating by the fact the parcel shelf doesn't fit under the boot floor. The X2 has a 470-litre boot that grows to 1,355 litres with the rear seats folded down. So what do those numbers mean? Well, they mean you can fit this much stuff in the car with the seats up, and this much with them down. In terms of carrying stuff, the X2 is actually slightly better than rivals such as the Jaguar E-Pace and Volvo XC40. However, it's not so good when it comes to carrying passengers. You do get reclining back seats, but headroom is limited and knee room is just average. When it comes to carrying three in the back at once, it's not ideal. The middle passenger seat is quite narrow and there's a bit of a hump in the floor which eats into foot space. If you want to carry smaller passengers, well, finding the ISOFIX mounting points for a child seat is relatively easy, as they're located under small flaps in the base of the seat backs. However, getting the seat inside in the first place is a little bit tricky because the rear doors don't open all that wide, and you'll probably need to move the front seats forward slightly to make a larger rear-facing child seat actually fit. Thankfully though, there are plenty of in-car storage spaces. The door bin's absolutely huge and the glove box is large as well. In the back you get a couple of cup holders in the centre armrest, and there's netted storage areas in the seat backs too. Overall then, the BMW X2 is actually pretty practical. The only problem is that it's not quite as practical as the BMW X1 on which it's based, which is also slightly cheaper. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and share it. Click on our logo to subscribe to this channel, on the video window for more content, and on the deals box to go to carwow.com to see how much you can save on a new car.